there we go, to Tobago, that paradise, bung by Robinson Crusoe. And it is said, it's the land of tomorrow. Princess Margaret say, come Tobago for
Welcome to Tobago. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate the Caribbean Association of Principals of Secondary Schools on hosting the 28th edition of its conference under the theme, Breaking Barriers, Transitioning Beyond the Norm. Your theme aptly reflects the current realities of how educators have re-engineered their processes to transcend the barriers of the virtual domain. The members of this unit are indeed humbled, yet elated, that you have chosen to highlight our efforts, and we wish you a successful conference. The Curriculum Planning and Development Unit of the Division of Education, Innovation and Energy was established in 2014 and staffed during the period 2016 to 2017. Currently, the staff consists of a curriculum coordinator, 4 curriculum officers in the disciplines of social sciences, languages, mathematics and technical vocational education, 2 instructional coach coordinators, and 10 instructional coaches. Our team boasts of a rich, dynamic combination of officers who are qualified, trained, and experienced in the respective disciplines that they lead. In essence, our officers competently serve the Tobago community as subject matter experts and contribute to improving the quality of education in our end of paradise. As a unit, our core responsibility is to support curriculum implementation across all schools on the island. In this regard, curriculum delivery is continuously monitored and support is provided as necessary. Additionally, the establishment of this unit has helped to foster closer relationship between educators on the island and members of our curriculum team. These relationships allow for timely and specific responses to the various needs identified and the requests made from teachers and administrators at our schools. Together, we continue to work to transform the educational landscape of Tobago, one student at a time.
As the curriculum officer for English and modern languages, I have worked closely with teachers at the primary and secondary levels to build capacity and enhance curriculum delivery in their respective disciplines. Over the years, I have also partnered with the instructional coaches for literacy to provide technical support to teachers at the primary level. With prime focus on unpacking the curriculum and adopting a thematic integrated approach, we have been able to assist teachers in effective planning, implementation, and assessment. With respect to the revised secondary entrance assessment effective 2019 and our Tobago district assessment, our team has been able to conduct sensitization workshops and ongoing training sessions to ensure that teachers are well equipped with the knowledge and skills for effective curriculum implementation. As the Chinese proverb states, to learn a language is to have one more window from which to look at the world. In this vein, we have sought to stimulate interest in the teaching of Spanish in the primary classroom. Teachers have been encouraged to adopt a communicative approach to language learning, which has already begun to bear fruit. Our Spanish Alive initiative has sought to promote language learning in our secondary schools. We have also partnered with the Modern Language Association of Tobago to host annual Spanish Spelling Bee competitions. To date, working in this unit has been an enriching and rewarding experience. We continue to collaborate with our stakeholders to transform the educational landscape of Tobago. In a nutshell, this is who we are and this is what we do.
The social sciences are at the heart of who we are as a people. Regardless of the technological shifts, they are indispensable fields of study. As the curriculum officer with direct responsibility for the social sciences, my areas of concentration are HFLE, social studies, geography, history, Caribbean studies, and sociology, from the lower secondary level to C2 Cape. I am also responsible for monitoring instruction at 7 primary schools. But as a technical officer, my core responsibility is to support teachers in their practice, especially newer teachers, whether virtually or face-to-face. Given the critical role of this social sciences discipline in shaping informed, well-reasoned, productive, and civic-minded citizens, I must remain abreast of the content and technical requirements in each of these areas to ensure that they remain relevant in the lives of our students. In the short time that we have been operating here in Tobago, I must admit that as my teachers and I work together, we are seeing tremendous growth in areas such as the school-based assessments, which have traditionally been a bugbear for many. I believe that my work is fundamental to improving educational outcomes on the island. But I also believe that collaborative effort is far more enriching than individual work. I therefore strive to build communities of practice across the island. So even as I work with teachers on a one-on-one basis, I want to foster greater sharing so that together we can enhance curriculum delivery and student outcomes in Tobago.
Rational decision-making should be data-driven. At the primary school level, the Tobago District Assessment was implemented to determine which mathematical deficiencies should be given remediation priority. Hence, upon careful analysis of these results, priority was given to the teaching of problem solving. This was because problem solving was determined to be the cognitive element that was most lacking by students at the primary schools. Subsequently, bar modeling workshops were conducted for all curriculum officers, instructional coaches, Standard 4 and Standard 5 teachers. Further support was given to teachers to assist them in the implementation process through the formulation of a WhatsApp group and the creation of YouTube videos demonstrating how some difficult SEA-type problems can be resolved using the same strategy. Bar modeling is a very effective problem-solving strategy that is extensively used in Singapore. At the secondary school, the primary foci were in 2 areas, the SBA and the teaching for relational understanding. The mathematics SBA is a relatively new assessment concept developed by our regional examination body. The conceptualization of the SBA by both the teachers and students has proven to be quite challenging. As the mathematics curriculum officer, I conducted a series of SBA workshops coupled with a series of follow-up visits to provide further support. Additionally, I have personally completed a digital SBA series and have given free access to every secondary school teacher and student on the island. This series gave intricate details on every component of the SBA, thereby allowing students to produce better quality SBAs, with the teacher being the guide on the side. Problem solving at the secondary school is also an issue. This is primarily caused by instrumental teaching and learning. In an attempt to address this, a series of workshops were conducted to foster relational teaching and learning through the use of manipulatives. Teachers were taught how to use manipulatives to implement the curriculum from 1st form to 6th form.
The instructional coaching program was introduced in October 2017 to address the challenges of low proficiency in literacy and numeracy skills among students in primary schools across Tobago. It focuses on mathematics and English language arts with specific emphasis on reading at the junior level. The overall goal of the intervention is to provide professional, pedagogical support for principals and teachers in 34 government and government-assisted primary schools. In addition, focus is also placed on the specific developmental needs of students in order to realize meaningful improvement and raised proficiency in numeracy and literacy skills. The instructional coaches and teachers adopt a clinical and targeted approach whereby realistic instructional goals are established for the students. Reports indicate that many benefits have been derived from the program. They include increased collaboration among teachers with a willingness to share their best practices, significant change in the delivery of the language arts curriculum, a more positive approach in the teaching of mathematics as teachers make greater use of available resources, greater accountability practices among teachers. Another initiative undertaken by the Curriculum Planning and Development Unit is the Vacation Enrichment Program. Students transitioning into secondary school are exposed to an integrated program which includes mathematics and English language arts, reading, practical areas like dance, cookery, and martial arts, life skills which include areas like budgeting, anger management, and personal grooming skills. During the school year 2020-2021, the instructional coaching program was extended to include another component. It addresses needs at 3 secondary schools and targets students who require skills development in literacy and numeracy. After assessing students, the tutors collaborated with the school's administration and the relevant subject teachers to ensure effective delivery of the curriculum content. The regularly scheduled online classes were highly engaging and interactive. The students exhibited keen interest. Success of this initiative has been reported by teachers and parents. Improvement has been observed in their attitudes towards the subjects. Additionally, their academic performance in both subject areas is noteworthy. One parent stated, "Thanks for the time and patience. Continue the good work, and I am proud seeing and hearing my son's progress in reading and his willingness." Parents and teachers are delighted to learn that a 4-week program is offered to their children during this vacation period.
There we go, to Tobago, that paradise, Bombay, Robinson Crusoe. And it is said, it's the land of tomorrow. Princess Margaret say, come to Tobago for holiday. Now the whole world say, come to Tobago for holiday.